Viewers in D.I.Khan, Kent, this is the famous church, St. Thomas. This church is one of the oldest in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, built soon after the mutiny or War of Independence in 1857. And in this church is buried the father of Durand, who was instrumental in drawing the Durand line. His father buried here. And that's the white marble grave. Sacred to the memory of Henry Marion Durand, Major General Royal Engineers, CPKCSI, Lieutenant Governor of the Punjab, born 1812, died 1871, and he died falling from elephant in Tonk. He entered the army in 1829, and after serving his country for 40 years in the field, and the cabinet was killed in the discharge of his duty by a fall from an elephant at Tonk, NWF frontier. This was once upon site of visit by high-ranking officials, and many included foreigners. And this church was open, no boundary wall. Now things have become restricted. Even Kent itself. He served as the Lieutenant Governor. Mind it, Punjab, which included Eastern, Western, the Punjab, which is now part of India, was one province, and it was Lieutenant Governor province. Bombay, Madras, Calcutta were full governor province and called presidency. It was Lieutenant Governor, and he was the governor. You go to the governor house or even in Google, his whole history written there. But he was mistakenly assumed as the one who was instrumental in drawing the Durand line between the British India and Afghanistan. No, he was his father. The one who drew Durand line was his son. And he died at Tonk. The story is he was coming from Balochistan side, having a meeting with Robert Sandeman. And he was the guest of Nawab of Tonk, who would be blamed at times that he was not sympathetic to British rule. Mind it, Tonk was an independent state under the King of Afghanistan. Anyhow, there are many versions, but the popular version is that tribesman in his honor fired with muzzle-loaded guns, and elephant became panicky, ran into a gateway erected for him, and he fell down, got his head crushed under elephant's foot. So buried here, and Nawab was punished for that. He was put into exile. But in those days, it was a big story. So he is buried here. And as I mentioned, St. Thomas Church, one of the oldest, when we were ruled by the British, They built churches all over, but this is one of the oldest. And this church was a site of visit when we were kids. And there used to be church bell. And at times we would enter inside the church, listen sermons. Now things have changed. Police guards coming itself here, not easy for even local person except who live in the Kent. Because under terrorism threat, things have become all restricted. And it used to be peace. D.I.Khan was a very peaceful town, listening to church bell, cuckoos around. Now things have changed. But the grave and church there, I pray things become normal. The peace we had 50, 60 years ago is restored. If not in my life, maybe after. Allah bless this country.